Alright, what's up, people of the internet? Today I'm gonna talk about how I made lots of monies during the flash crash during the Friday 10th October. How I made lots of monies and a bunch of others, they got fucked. Not me. And was it luck? No, it was pure skill because obviously I'm a professional trader. What are you talking about? Alright, anyways. Alright, Friday, market open 9:30. We start seeing some sellers. So yeah, during that day, it pretty much went down pretty much the entire day. Average, it's still a lot. It's like, 10%. That's, I'm not saying it's an average move down, but that's about what it is. So it was a very seller aggressive day, and especially after that little pump from Thursday night, I was a little confused what happened, but I don't really remember. It's been a while, but yeah, it was a little weird to me. But yeah, then at like what? Yeah, then at 4:45, boom, big red candles with somewhat of big seller volume, as we can see here on the delta. That we're starting to have a bit more volume sellers here. These big candles and delta showing a seller volume here. So I did make some money off these candles. I think not those. It was like this one here. Yeah, on this candle. But yeah, it started going down pretty aggressively. So I was like, damn, what the fuck? So I went on my PC just to check it, and yeah, when it then it did a little green candle. So I'm like, okay, it's gonna chill now. It didn't. Of course, it I guess it broke. It broke pretty hard. And on that candle, I think I might have traded when it like broke out or something. But yeah, volume was aggressive. I'm like, okay, this is pretty aggressive. I saw it was like fucking big red delta volume, fucking aggressive still. So I'm like, okay, let's trade it. I mean, I waited like the 10-cent move down, took profit, boom, easy. And it kept going. So I'm like, what the fuck? I tried to enter again at like around like 570 580 with a bot limit order bot because I didn't want to enter a market because it's expensive to open with a market order. So I tried with my bot, but price was going down so fucking fast. I didn't get hit. I didn't get filled. But I was like, okay, but I wanted to do another trade again. I waited for it to pull back a bit on the candle so I can get a good entry. This shit just this shit just never stopped going down. It just kept going. In like 3 minutes, I was watching with my own eyes. This shit was not stopping. And there was nothing stopping it. It just kept going down and down and down. I was like, what the fuck? And you know why all this happened? You probably do, but because you've seen the news. But yeah, it's Pookie Bear Trump, Donald Pookie Trump. He tweeted, I do not like China. I'm gonna put a 100% tariff on them. And the markets did that. Well, that's one reason. The other reason is in crypto, people are a little bit of degenerates. They leverage a lot, a little too much. Especially, and so yeah, when markets start going down a little too much, people start to get liquidated. So when they get liquidated, they force sell. This forces price to go down, and it goes lower, and more people get liquidated, and it's just a chain of events that people just keep selling, and of course people were panicking. So panic sellers, of course, that happens. So yeah, it made the price went down 70%. Now, in these situations, this is a fucking gold mine. Like this is wonderful. You need to stay calm and watch what happens. Okay, you need to stay fucking calm. Me too. In my mind, in the back of my mind, I was like, okay, what is this? The end of crypto? I mean, pro fucking uni hitting $2? The hell? But you gotta stay calm. You gotta think, what the fuck is happening? Like during that move, I had no idea this was Trump's doing. I just saw the big red candles, you know. But you gotta tell yourself, you gotta think, what's going on? Okay. Now at this point, when it was like at 250, I was I was speechless. I was like, what the hell? But I know as well. Uni is my market. It's what I trade. It's what I've been trading for years. I uni usually like recently it usually plays around like $8. I mean this was definitely an anomaly, but usually plays around like $8, $9, and like 6 and $5 and 4 if it's really low, but even 4 is a stretch. Usually plays around 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So when I see uni, hold on, let's go back here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, yep. So when I see uni hit $2 in my mind, like this is what you got to think. This is not normal. This is obviously oversold. Clearly, people were panicking. Like this is not Uniswap, the leading DEX that literally started it all. It's the main, uni. $2? No fucking way. So I was obviously preparing for a long, of course. But sellers were still aggressive, and I didn't know how low it could go. So I usually on these moves, I usually wait for buyers to pull up. But since it was so aggressive, I couldn't really truly wait for buyers to pull up. So what I did, I just waited for volume to chill the fuck out. I just waited for price to chill the fuck out. I mean, this shit was moving down so fast. So once I see it bounce, I waited like a good 2 minutes, and it just bounced. And I was like, okay, this is the time, right? It's like obviously it was oversold. So I waited a bit. When it started to chill the fuck out, there wasn't buy volume, so it was a little risky. But given the situation, it was the right choice. I should have not waited, because if I waited, I would have missed a lot. So boom, I entered trade, goes out like 20 cents, take profit, of course, because you never know. This might have been just a pullback, and boom, it goes straight down. I'm playing my odds here, but then it keeps going up. So I think on that move, I didn't trade at that high. Probably like over this move here, I did like 6, 7 longs, and overall I made 30% profit on my total capital. Yep. So okay, what if I would have held it the entire time? Yeah, I could have made more money. But given the situation, how did I know it was going to go that high? It could have simply, yeah, it was oversold, but at the same time, I'm playing my odds here. There was always a possibility that it would go back down or it would range there. There was, yes, the odds were strong of it going up, but you never know. You never know. I prefer locking in profits slowly than just going all in and I might get fucked. I mean, I might make zero. But if it would have kept going down, I made that first trade like 20 cents, and then I see sellers volume appear again, boom, and then it keeps going down. But I made money. I made money, and I made money. I'm not gonna get fucked, you know. And yes, on the upside, if it went up, I made more money. But you gotta think about it. The risk reward is shit. I risk way more to make more, but not really. While if I play these little longs, I'm risking basically nothing because it's way more guaranteed. Obviously it was gonna go back. I mean, $2. What the fuck, right? But yeah. Another thing, guys. Uh, leverage. It's fun. It's a tool. It's fun. Yeah, of course. But you gotta remember, it's a tool, and especially with crypto, since it's so fucking volatile, you need to be careful with it. People who do long-term positions leverage, I don't under what are you, fucking idiot? Like, you're stupid. Like, if you're swing trading and leveraging, like, no, you don't do that, because shit like this can happen. See, here's what you gotta understand. The longer you stay in a position, the more you're letting the chance of something unexpected to happen, right? So if you were trying to just buy the dump here, I mean, you had no idea Trump was going to tweet that. You had no fucking idea. So when he did, you would have gotten raped. Raped heavy. Okay? So I'm not saying, no, I'm not saying that swing trading is bad, but if you're gonna swing trade, do it with spot trading. Do it with real crypto, not fucking future contracts, leveraged, okay, or using margin, whatever. You're gonna get raped. Cause even here, if I was like 2x leverage on a long term on a long term position, long 2x uni, it takes 50% for me to get liquidated. It went down 70. Went down 70, guys. It went down 70. So even if I was 2x, which 2x, it's not degenerate, would have gotten liquidated because it's long range. It's dangerous because I'm letting the chance to unexpected things to happen like this. No, you no, you don't do that. Okay. All right, that's gonna be it for this video. If you like to hear me yap, subscribe for more of these super entertaining videos, of course. Leave a like, that really help. And if you got a compliment or comment or an insult to say, just leave it down in the comments. Yeah, thanks. All right.